Really, it was amazing. We have done data cleansing process of Toronto data, and we have cleaned our data. Finally, we have this data, postal code, borough, neighborhood. So this was so it was amazing that cleaning this data and extracting useful required data from messy data. So whatever you have a data, the the best thing here is you can clean that messy data and extract useful data from that messy data. So in the previous video tutorials, we have done data cleansing parts, and we have obtained the required data from that uncleaned data. And now we have two data frames. The two data frames are the one that contains the postal code along with coordination. I mean, the longitude and latitude of the Toronto city. And the other is the postal code along with borough and neighborhood. So here, let's check the shapes of both data. Shapes of the data frame, the data, and let's check out Toronto df.shape and to coord dot shape. Let's check out that. The Toronto data frame has 103 rows and 3 columns, and the same with the coordination data also has 103 rows and 3 columns. Now we are going to merge the two data frames and together and make one data frame. That's very important because to analyze our data, to get the coordination of each boroughs and neighborhoods along with the postal address, I mean postal code. All right, to merge this, first of all, let's sort each of the data frames in ascending order. Sorting the both data frames and to coord dot sort values method, and we pass the sorting by which column name we are going to sort. Just pass the postal code, and in ascending order is true. All right, let's try to sort another data frame, that is Toronto data frame. Sort values. We use the same sorting column name, postal code, and we just ascending order is true. All right, now we have sorted the columns by postal code, and they are in the same order. They are in ascending order. Now we are going to merge the two data frames together on having the same postal code, postal code. That's going to be the inner join, that is the intersection of the two data frames based on the intersection. So we are going to use the merge data frame that merging the two data frames, and we get priority df. We get a new data frame that is priority df, which contains a lot of columns and rows. We are going to specify the left data frame. Toronto df is the left data frame, and we are going to use merge method from pandas. And here we pass the right data frame. Right data frame is to cohort. And what is the how method? What attributes, what criteria we are going to merge the two data frames? In this case, we are the two data frames have the same postal address, having the same number of rows and the same number of columns. It doesn't matter about the number of columns, but the number of values. There must be a common or the intersection of the two data frames, the common values. So the intersections, I think the intersections of the two data frames are the postal code. They have the same postal code. We are sorted the two data frames in ascending order using postal code. So they have the same postal code. We are going to use inner join in this case. So we pass on which column and name we are going to use to merge the two data frames, that is on the same postal code. By default, it is inner join, because we are not passing any how attribute parameter. How if we pass how parameter like left, right, outer or inner, but this is a default. By default, it is inner join. The inner join is takes the intersection of the two data frames based on the column and values, column and postal code column and values. All right, now let's sort make it false because already we have sorted the two columns in the same order, and it automatically merged based on the same postal codes. Now let's try to priority df and check this. All right, the left data frame is in the left side of this data frame. The left data frame was the Toronto underscore df, and the right was latitude and longitude along this postal code. So here it will take the common postal code. The postal code will not be duplicated in this case because we are going to merge the two data frames based on the same postal code. That is the intersection of the two data frames. It will take the intersection of the two data frames. Now we have obtained a new data frames from the two combined data frames. That is merging the two data frames together, and we get a new data frame that contains the postal address, borough, neighborhood, latitude, and longitude. This is completely cleaned data. This is ready for the next steps of machine learning and other data analysis steps. It is completely ready. Now we can check, we can print the number of rows and make sure that the data has 10 boroughs and 103 neighborhoods. To check this, make sure that the data has 10 boroughs and 103 neighborhoods. How to check this? Just print the new data frame. Data frame has rows and neighborhoods. Let's pass the format. That's len, language, tdf, borrow, language, and the other is, we pass here unique, the unique method. And charity df dot shape index 0. Here the data frame has 50 rows and 103. Actually, this is the new data set, so it has 50 rows, not 50 rows and 103 neighborhoods. So this is our data, and we can save this data to CSV files for later use. Okay, just pd dot, charity def to CSV, and we pass Toronto data.csv, and we drop index false. All right, now we have Toronto data sets here we have created CSV data. This is a clean data. We are make sure that this data is ready for data analysis. We have 103 rows, total number of rows, 15 number of neighborhoods, and 103 boroughs. 15 boroughs and 103 neighborhoods. And now, so the next time we will do the New York data sets. We will work on New York data sets. So watch for the next video, and subscribe, share, and like this video and YouTube channel as well. Thanks for watching.